Don't miss my classes next semester when they're 8 o'clock. 106. Okay. Number 106 is Amelanchier canadensis, the serviceberry. This is a native plant, and it's one of our great native plants because it has lots of things going for it. One, it's got this interesting light gray bark, which is interesting this time of year. Two, it has brilliant autumn color, and you can see the remnants of the autumn color here, but it would have been an orangey red color. In the spring, it is covered with little white flowers. It's in the Rosaceae family, so 5-petaled, white, simple flowers. And then, if the flowers get pollinated, it produces little berry-like fruit, almost like blueberries, which the birds love, which are edible as well. And it's grown commercially, a different species is grown commercially in the western provinces. Saskatoon serviceberry, if you've heard of that, Amelanchier, they actually harvest it commercially. So you can actually harvest the fruit from this plant if you feed the birds to it. So a lot going for it. Nice form, great bark, interesting bark, great autumn color, great flowers, great bloom. What's that? Six points we're giving this. There aren't really any negatives. It doesn't have any disease problems. It might get a little rust on the fruit sometimes, but if you're not going to eat the fruit, no big deal. I've never seen any disease problems with it. The only thing that you need to do periodically is just to prune it a little, and this one has been pruned so that it enhances this shape, and you see the bark. It's typically multi-stemmed, so it's often a large shrub to a small tree, and it can be used in urban situations, small gardens, as a tree form. You can buy it in single stem, because it's trained that way. I don't like it. I think it's much more interesting when you have this kind of form that you see in front of you. So a really great plant. It's an understory plant, and we know what understory means, right? Typically growing under large trees. So if you drive through southern Ontario in the spring, gentlemen, and you're driving along the country and you see the woods and you see this white cloud of flowers in early May, late April, early May on the edge of the woods, chances are it's Amelanchier canadensis, the Canada serviceberry in flower. It likes fairly rich, well-drained soils, so usually around climax forests, on the edges of climax forests, or open areas where in those forests where there's enough light coming down. Really, really beautiful, beautiful plant, and one I've used extensively. Yeah, that's probably a rub mark or something. I don't know what. No, well, no, leave it for now. You might not have enough power in your secateurs. Give me enough hand grip to cut that.
Are you kidding me? You want this one?
Yeah.
You can't do it.
There, it's easy like that.
You got a single stroke.
I'm going to show them what a girl is.
There you go.
Go, girl. Oh, she's ripped.
Push it.
Oh God.
Yay, Hillary.
Any questions on Amelanchier canadensis? You will see on your list you've got a couple of other plants that we've already covered, right? They're in the small tree category. So Cercis canadensis, alba, Cercis canadensis, etc. We're going to look now at the sorbus, and we are going to look at the syringa and carpinus. Hopefully we'll get to it. What's the time?